After 29-year-old Hamza Kamali, who is known to be from the Stratford area of London, had killed his victim, 38-year-old Saley Beya, outside a nightclub on Romford Road on August 10th of last year, which was a Sunday, Hamza thought that he could evade police, thus a murder investigation by doing something no one else has ever thought of. Hamza Kamali had changed his clothes, all in order to elude police. Reports say that the victim, Saley, and his friends had been enjoying themselves out at a friend's birthday bash before ending the evening at a nightclub on Romford Road. They arrived roughly at 2:30 a.m. At first, the festivities were good, but soon there may have been too much testosterone in the atmosphere, because Sally's friends and friends of Hamza Kamali got into an argument, shoving and pushing and shouting, and promises of who was the bigger bad man was thrown out inside the packed club. Now at the time, Hamza was not at the scene, but he arrived shortly after, and he decided to turn the odds in his favour by carrying a blade. Now Hamza had latched eyes onto Saley, and the two men went outside and decided to engage in a brief conversation, which got heated very, very quickly. Now both men did not back down, and then they began to scrap. That was when Hamza Kamali gripped his blade and then jabbed Saley in the leg. Now in the aftermath of the blading, because Saley was injured, Saley tried to flee for his life, running, limping, jogging, trying to create distance, but Hamza Kamali charged after his victim, Hamza of course needing to catch his prey. Hamza was caught on CCTV, latching onto his victim again and then booting an already injured Saley, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times more. Hamza Kamali then left Saley on the ground before returning back to Romford Road and then leaving with his group of pals. Now Saley struggled to find help, but he fell to the ground again and then went into cardiac arrest. The 38-year-old was then rushed to hospital where he was in critical condition. He was then pronounced dead on August 29th. This is 19 days after the initial stabbing. Now while Saley was rushed to hospital, Hamza made his way to his home. He took off his red-stained clothes, shoved them in a plastic bag, and then changed his own clothes. Within 30 minutes, Hamza was back outside with the carrier bag and also wearing a different set of clothes. Thus, he thought he had changed his appearance. Now, Hamza made a big mistake though. He kept his designer trainers that he was wearing on the incident on the 10th of August, and they were still stained with red. And when police went to arrest Hamza at his home on August 16th, following CCTV footage of the scrap, police found the same trainers still stained with red in Hamza's home. Now, police photoed Hamza and noted an injury to his hand. Police also say that Hamza Kamali was caught on CCTV treating that wound immediately after the blading. Furthermore, police already had Hamza's DNA, which was read at the scene of the crime. Of course, Hamza then went to court and he pled not guilty. However, he has now been found guilty of the M of Saley Beya, who was a complete stranger to Hamza. Now, Hamza Kamali is due to be sentenced on July 24th, which is literally tomorrow. We'll see how long it gets, but of course this is going to be a life sentence. He's probably going to have to serve a minimum of 18 years, but we'll see. Let me know your thoughts on the case. Stay safe.